Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is, what is it, Thursday, July 2nd, 2015. This update took a long time. I shouldn't say it took a long time, it went really fast. It's like 318 megabytes here on the Xbox One, and then it sat at 99% for well over 2.5 hours, at which point I left the house to get some fireworks to blow stuff up. I came back, somehow the console was still on. Fireworks stand nearby because I'm in Texas, and it still was at 99%, so I went out and we shot some stuff off, blew some stuff up, and came back in, everything was down, and I showered, and then finally the thing was done. So I don't know what the deal was, but about 318 megabytes is what it said, and then came in right beforehand. I was debating how to structure this thing. I went ahead, I downloaded the Skin Pack. That's something some people missed. If you follow along on Twitter, I don't really do Facebook, but if you follow Mojang or keep up with this type of thing, on the Xbox One it's Content Update 14. I have no idea what the PlayStation 3, 4 one would be, and I think it's like 24, 25 texture update for Xbox 360, but I was extremely excited about this when they mentioned it, I think 2 days ago, and I'll tell you why here in a little bit, and it's probably not what anyone is thinking or what anyone else is excited about, but we'll get to that in a little bit. What I want to cover though is, in addition to the update, which adds numerous things, Minecon's going down this weekend essentially in London, and as such, I guess they have decided to release 2 all-console editions. So that's your PS3, 4, 360, and Xbox One, the Minecon Skin Pack. So what's cool about that is you have a cape. You don't have to go buy it, you don't have to be at a convention, nothing crazy like the PC world. You can actually get the cape. So we'll check all that out. I'll try to highlight everything here, but something that I was not expecting is a change to like the main menu. So this is pretty much what it's always been. If you do not know how to get the skins, maybe you've never done it, they are free. Just come in here to the Minecraft store, you got your skins, texture, and mashup, click the skin pack. Minecon 2015 Skin Pack available now. You can kind of preview it there, and yes, Alex is included. She can wear the same capes as Steve, and just select that. Again, free. Can't stress that enough. No reason not to get it, especially if you want a cape. Do want to stress, if you want it, get it now. Do not put it off. I think it's good for like 15 days, so about mid-July that thing is gone. You're not going to get it anymore, and you will feel really bad. So keep that in mind. But right here, you click play game. This was not like this last night, not at all. You just had like this one little structure, and then you had everything else kind of tied in off of it. Now you've got tabs. So you come in and you've got join, create, and load. Now load right here, you've kind of got everything I've done. I started to come in my new world. That's like one of the first 1 or 2 that I'd ever made, and I started to I mainly like test build things there. I started to set everything up there, but I don't know if my nephew and I will actually make a video together. That's usually what we do for these updates, so I thought I'd just go this route, but plus it ties in well for the new menu here. So we're going to create new world, and let's actually change that. We will just make it... See, it's so funny how hard I have to press down to get the caps lock to work, or for the left stick depress to work in any other game. Yet when I do PvP here on the Xbox One, I mean, if I just look at the stick wrong, it changes the camera angle, and I really wish that they would just put the camera angle on the D-pad, or allow that to be an option. And I love the control layout the way it is. Aside from the camera angle, that thing is way too sensitive, and it drives me nuts. And it's not just PvP, it's me versus mobs, or anything like hostile or requiring, you know, like quick movement. I always wind up changing the camera angle, and that really sucks. So we're just going to call this Content Update 14. We actually want to be in creative, otherwise this video would never end. Normal is fine. More options right here. You can pick your seeds, bonus chest, super flat, etc. Super flat, I'm not going to go there. I mainly do that on PC when I'm test building. But what that does now, and the reason I'm even mentioning it, in the past you could have a super flat world, but there might sometimes be like upward terrain, you know, a slight hill or something along those lines. Now you can supposedly customize that, which I suppose that's what customized super flat is. Let's just look at that. I guess we would have to select it. So let's just, okay, let's see. Customize a super flat world by specifying blocks, biome, and feature. That's actually kind of cool now that I look at it. So plains, you have grass on the top, 2 dirt, and then your bedrock would feature villages. Okay, so I guess once you select that, you can kind of go. Let's actually click it. Okay, so yeah, I guess you can kind of change this if we decide we want. Okay, well, yeah, you can pretty much, I guess, do whatever it is. I guess if you want to make like a warning layer of TNT or something, you can do that. So, pretty interesting. You can adjust here if you want 8 grass blocks, if you want to add in 10 cobble. So this is a lot more involved than I thought it would be. Biomes, this would actually be handy. So you can pick plains, desert, hot biome, no rainfall, cacti, desert, villages, pyramids, and wells, but no livestock will spawn. I guess they mean that's the whole world. I don't know. In PC, when I play around, of course, it's still infinite. Jungle, swampland, extreme hills, ocean, frozen ocean, ice flats, taiga, mushroom island, the nether, the end, and there you go. So that's pretty much what you can pick from there. Properties, you can adjust your size. Oh, I guess that's for villages. Okay, so specifies the size of villages. Large villages have larger buildings, more typically contain more houses, villagers, and probably blacksmiths. Spacing. Wonder if that's right. Settlement situated in plains or deserts, guarded by iron golems and home to farmer. That's interesting. Abandoned mine shafts, you can turn that on and off. Chance, the chance of a mine. Okay, so this is where you get into this. I did not know. Hopefully you can do this in a non-super flat world, but the chance of mine shaft spawning, strongholds, substantial underground complexes. You should know all of this stuff, but basically this gives you an idea what we can do. Dungeons, decorations. That's kind of funny. Lakes, lava lake. Okay, so we've covered everything there. That's not really what I want to focus on, so we're just going to get back out of there too, and let's go to, okay, I do not want super flats, so we want generate structures. Game options now. Pretty much the same thing you've always had. Note you can change the daylight cycle and the weather cycle. Supposedly you can do that in the game now. I don't know. I didn't see it when I milled around. I didn't try too hard to find it, but that's going to be big. But that said, let's just create this world. We don't care. Again, if I did this in survival, this would be like, I don't even know how long I don't even know if I could find everything to make all the stained glass colors. I'll just put it that way. And yes, that should tell you that stained glass is here. And what's there be a jungle temple? But what is the #1 thing I was the most excited about in this update? Stained glass. Why? There are so many things in my solo survival world that I have wanted to do that I've been like, oh, there's no stained glass. Well, that sucks. We can't do that. Or I can do it, but it won't be as neat. So I am extremely excited about that. I've got nice stacks of lapis, and that will in turn allow me to do some pretty fantastic things with blue glass. Very, very excited. If you have not checked out Solo Survival, shameless self-promotion, do that now. Similarly, Dual Survival, my nephew and I will benefit quite a lot from all of this. So, that said, let's take a look here. Alright, so, we're going to come in, and if you note, right here, not the soul sand or the glowstone, which I can't find in Solo Survival because we spawned right beside another fortress. Watch it. Oak fence, spruce fence, birch fence, and jungle fence. So all of the different woods are here for us. We've also got nether brick fence. I think it was there before. Pretty sure it will. I get a lot crossed up between PC and the other version. So that is all brand new. Let's see here. I believe we would have the doors as well, which is fantastic. That's our traditional oak door. There's your traditional iron door. But check this out. This is the money shots. This is spruce, birch, and jungle. If you did not know, these are very, very different than their regular counterparts. So let's play around with this. There's our oak fence. Here is our spruce fence. Here's our birch fence, which again we've, kind of had. Jungle fence. So now you can take your pick. Oak, spruce, birch, or jungle. Oak, kind of like a traditional wood color, as is birch, just a little bit lighter. Spruce is a darker wood. And of course right here, jungle wood, kind of a bit warmer of a wood. So, jungle door right here. Let's go ahead and try to do this somewhat ordered. Well, that wasn't supposed to break. There's the jungle door, and what's neat is not just the wood color, it's actually the design. So right here, that will be oak door, kind of roughly in place. Spruce door there, again, that one, what I like about that is it's great for castles. Birch door, we'll go ahead and throw it down there. So here's the way I look at it. This is kind of like classic, hey, I'm just building whatever I want and I kind of need to see out of it. This is sort of like, hey, I'm artsy. This is a bit more contemporary modern. And this is just like, come in my castle and I'll kill you. So I will be using a lot of spruce doors. I finally have a reason to sail across and pick up some spruce. And of course, for comparison, if you need something that the zombies cannot break down, it'll be the iron door. There you go. And of course, the thing there is, can't open it. You need an activation. So what do the doors look like open? They look pretty much the same. So you can have some fun with these doors. You don't even need to do the game or be in survival. You can just play around with the doors. Alright, so let's come in, not through it. Let's go to creative. XX will clear quick select for us. So that is all new. I'm pretty excited about that, actually, believe it or not. Let's see here. Alright, speaking of doors, I believe we should have another new item right here. This was our trap door. You've seen me use it several times recently. There's now an iron trap door. Again, same thing kind of applies. There's our gates. Should have structured this a little differently, shouldn't I have? But hey, who cares, right? So, jungle fence gate we can luckily salvage. Kind of gives you an idea. Again, it's, you know what it is, it's just, it's slightly different. So we'll put the birch off of this, and right there, just why, I don't know. Spruce, we'll let you take a double look at it as well. That would kind of be neat, and you can kind of biome specific things now. And of course, here's the oak, which again is just customization, things of that nature. That doesn't look too shamefully, horribly unthought out. So why did I break that earlier? Well, to show you the iron trap door, of course. Now, the cool thing there, you could like throw down some glowstone or a redstone lamp, kind of set the mood, if you will. Of course, to open it, just like its pesky brethren here, the full-size iron door, gotta have a switch, a lever, something along those lines. Can't just left-click it, if you will. So that, I believe, covers that side of things. So XX, that clears everything there. Now, we're getting into some cool stuff here. I think it's in decoration, though, isn't it? I believe so. Yes, look at all this glorious stained glass. There's actually more than we can manage. So, let's just throw it up, I guess, here. We'll just start doing that. How about it? Alright, so there's red. Then we've got orange. Then we've got yellow. We've got lime. We've got light blue. We've got cyan. We've got blue. We've got purple. Dun, dun. We have magenta. What is the difference between the two? Well, look at them side by side. And you tell yourself, because I frankly don't care that much. So, there is that. Again, decorations is where we need to be for these. Then we've got pink, white, light gray, gray, black, Why is green after black? That seems odd, doesn't it? Green and brown. Interesting. Well, thanks to my doubling up, we're going to have to make a lot more headway here. How far do we have to go? I don't know. But it's getting dark on us. Oh no, it's not. Alright, so this is about what efficiency 5 is like. Did not think this cliff was this involved, or we would not have been here. Alright, it's about done, so bear with me here just a little bit longer. And there we are. I want you to be able to see the light shine through the stained glass. So, kind of imperative that we get this stuff out of the way. Again, why did I not do this ahead of time? Well, a couple of reasons. Most notably, my nephew and I might do that. So, anyway, pink is here. There is white. Not sure why anyone would ever use white. I guess I'll try to use it. Double up on the gray. Then we've got black, which I think looks pretty cool. Green. And last but not least, we have brown. So, let's go ahead and clear some of this out so you can kind of see it. Plus, I kind of need to be up there as well. Alright, so that's kind of okay enough, right? A little sloppy, but hey, who cares? So, again, XX is going to clear everything. Decorations, now we're going to come in also joining it. Exact same thing, just in this different format, if you will. So, if you want to be cheap, you don't want to use a block, you prefer the look of this. Let's actually... How do we want to do this? I guess we'll do it like that. So let's just, to make it easier, let's go red, orange. Let's go that way. I think it'll work well. Be something different. It's probably going to look horrible, but we will take the lesson and move forth. So again, it's the exact same colors. That last one was magenta, so XX clears everything. Go to decorations, come down, we find magenta, and we start anew right there. And look at that. Had I not have doubled them up, we could have totally fit these all in without having to go into that mountain and waste all that time. But hey, it's Minecraft. That's what this is all about, is killing time, is it not? At least that's what I take from it. I don't know. Alright, so let's take a look at this mess. So you've got double up on all the colors, and then of course the panes right there. So, again, kind of take your pick however you prefer to build. You can sort of plan and, you know, proceed accordingly. So XX, clear all of that out. What else do we want to show off? Now this is something else. What were we going to do with it? I think it was in Dual Survival that we wanted it. It's the book and the quill. Where in the world do they keep it in this massive inventorial mess? There it is. It's in the miscellaneous stuff. So, you got your book, but now you got a book and a quill. So, we'll go ahead. Let's get a crafting table, too. Where do you even find that? Is there a crafting table in creative? What if you want to decorate with one? Is it miscellaneous? Of course, everything's miscellaneous. Alright, so let's throw down a crafting table. Did you ever know that that's a hammer and that's a saw? If you didn't, you learned something today, and you're welcome. That right there, I think, is pliers. I don't know. I just realized that the other day. I was looking at something with a texture pack, and it like looked so real. I thought, you know, I've never really paid attention to that. I just always looked at the top end with the decorative edges. Anyway, we will have that there, and let's book and quill this thing. Let's actually, you know what? Bring that back. Alright, get me a chest. Where is it? Miscellaneous. We're getting good at this, aren't we? Alright, so there's... We'll just double it up, because we roll deep. Alright, so right here, let's say that you make a world for your buddies or something, and they're going to come on, or, you know, they're joining up, and you're miles and miles away, and you got a sweet little spawn point set up, and you kind of direct them, you know, who built the place, when, you know, what direction to go. This is what you would do. So we're going to come in here, and we can actually open it, looks like, with the left trigger. So, what we can do now is if we click while it is here, I've never done this on the console edition, so it will say, hello. Where is enter? Why can't I use a keyboard? Okay, well, I guess. Can we not do that? Really? Can we not do that? Let's just space it. What? We're not saying that. Okay, hello. This. You know, when I was a kid, this took even longer. Doesn't matter how well you know the keyboard because they made the keyboards in games alphabetical. So this would be A, B, C, D, and it's like, really? I mean, what person had this idea? So hello, this is a book. We sadly won't spend too much time there, so we're done with that, and now we want to sign it. When you sign a book, it's pretty well done. So if you don't want someone to be able to edit it, let's actually click done. Alright, so now we're going to throw this thing in here. And so assuming we're person number 2 that comes up to this chest, they grab this and they're like, okay, what's this stupid book about? Hello, this is a book. And so they could conceivably... Do you really not get to go straight to the arrow to change the page? Because that sucks. Anyway, you can still click there. And we would... Why will it not do that? Hello, this is a book. And again, where is enter? Well, anyway, on PC this is all very simple, but this is not PC. So if this was like a guest book and you wanted all your friends or people that have played with you on your world to sign in, they would just come in and they could, put their name and, take it from there. So again, you have to press that button so terribly hard. I type really fast in the real world. But, hello, this is a book. Again, assume that's a new line or a new page. I put my name in there. And so then if I wanted to say, hey, this is a guest book, please grab the book next to it and put your name, I would sign this. And as you can see there, when you sign the book, it will no longer be editable. So we're going to sign it. Sign and close. I'm pressing A. Okay, well, anyway, that button may not work right now, so, let's see, let's try it again, sign and close. So apparently you can't sign and close in creative, and it might just be a glitch. Oftentimes in these little releases you kind of have things like that, so let's throw that away. Put it in the chest, I should say. Now note, it got dark on us. And if you think, man, this sucks, me and my friend were just building this epic castle, and we'll assume you're, playing somewhat hardcore, you're in survival, and you're like, we're gonna die to these mobs, or take fall damage and get killed by a zombie, something lame. They've apparently added, and I don't know where this is, but somewhere in here, there is supposed to be a way now to change these. So you know what, me and my nephew should turn hints off. User interface. Well, cave sounds, now you can kind of adjust those. If you wondered, that's one of the things they added. My nephew joked about people who would be excited about that. I don't know where it is, but I'll just read this to you. So, change the game mode, difficulty, time, player spawn position, ambient cave sounds, and weather without leaving your game session. I'm not quite sure where that is. I'm really not. Doesn't seem to be there. This doesn't have anything to do with it. Control. It's nothing. Audio. Nothing. Options. Yeah. So I don't know where that would be. We are in creative, so I don't know. I really don't. Let's see here. Nothing there. I really don't know where it is, but they claim it's a feature and you can change. So if you're basically, if it gets to be night, you can set it back to day. If you're sitting there building in the daytime and a rainstorm comes and you're in creative and it's super annoying, you can change it. If you're building in survival and you're like, man, I don't really want to deal with mobs, I just want to finish this build, you can come in and change your weather. That's about all I know because there's nothing there past that. So maybe it got pulled, maybe it's coming. I don't know, but it's supposed to be a new feature. So I will sadly have to leave it at that. Something else. Let's keep the map in there. What we can show you though is back in that menu. It would be nice if I could. My plan was to change today and then come into crafts. Well, let's do this then. Change skin. So right here, this is kind of like all your default stuff. I think it's all default. Even if you bought stuff, I think you still have to cycle over. But note, if I use the left analog stick and go up, you can now see like no default skins, or no pack default skins is kind of lit up. I can then cycle over here to the Minecon Skin Pack. So there's Steve with 2011. Dadgum. You have to come back down. I don't know why that's not tied in. Personally, I would have made the left and right button cycle the top menu tabs and then had the left analog stick do the characters, but that's just me. Steve with the 2011 cape. There's Steve 2012, 2013, 2015, and then of course Alex with all of the same stuff. So we'll just come in here with the classic lovable Steve, throwing down with the 2011 cape. We'll back out of there. Resume the game, and now you can't see it yet, but just you wait. Da 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 da. So that is your red creeper cape, the 2011 one. Pretty spiffy, is it not? If I run around here, you can see it wafting in the breeze, and it will make people fear and quake in their boots and say, "Oh no, this person is hardcore into Minecraft. They have a cape." And it's not the Scrolls cape, it's a legitimate one. But again, 15 days. I think you have until July 15th to grab this one. So make sure you do that. You can kind of again see that one there. I guess for good measure, we could actually just showcase all of those for you. So change skin. We'll come in now, and we want to, let's see. Oh, we got to go up. Alright, so, it's so annoying. Alright, Steve with Minecon 2012, we will select that, we will back out, resume game. That's what that one's going to look like. 2012 is blue with the golden pick. Now we will come in, help in options, change skin, we will go up, cycle over. There we are. Come back down. Again, I really wish it was the other way. 2013, is it the golem or the villager? Cannot remember. Okay, so there you go. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. And now we will come in. We'll take a look at the latest and greatest. That is really annoying, actually. Alright, so change skin. We have to go up. Then we have to go over, then we have to come down, then we go over. So Minecon 2015, if you wondered what it was going to look like, it's going to look like that. So it's Iron Golem time. I guess everyone in London, if people want to update their cape, that's what they'll have. Note that it sways as you jump in the breeze as well. Pretty fantastic, I must say. Alright, so let's pause, help in options, change skin, up, over, over, and we'll come down. Here's Alex with the 2011. We'll resume. There she is. Fantastic. Light and agile. It's basically the exact same thing with Alex's face on it. So I don't really feel the need to go through all of them since we just did, but you get the idea. It's pretty cool. You can have a cape in here. I highly suggest if you play on any of the consoles, you get it. There's the rain. It would not be one of my tutorials without rain. So let's see if we can find that. Alright, so one thing that we can change here, and I wanted to be able to cycle from nighttime to daytime to survival to show you this, but apparently I'm not seeing that. I have no freaking clue where it is. Let's go ahead and set this up, shall we? So we're gonna rely on Alex here, and we're going to let her, I guess, manually do this. I mean, it's not. No, let's just give it to her. Alright, so into creative. That's great. That is not a stick, that's a blaze rod. So we'll take some sticks, we'll take some iron, we'll take some diamonds, and let's go ahead and let's get what? Glowstone, that'll work. Alright, so we're gonna build ourselves a little structure here, not with a book. Hear that spider. This was not intended to be part of it, but again, I have no clue where they have placed this stuff, so it's kinda, we're doing what we have to do here. Covering up that beautiful stained glass monument that we created. Alright, so there's that. That's covered up. That is not. So we're pretty well safe in this horrible looking structure now. At least I think we are. Maybe we're not. I guess skeletons can still shoot us. Who cares though? We're gonna throw down one of these crafting tables. And let's come in. And again, you can't switch from creative to survival. At least I don't know where that would be. So we'll just exit the game, I guess. And yes, we're sure. So let's play the game. There's our newest one, CU14. So we're gonna play that. This time I'm gonna load it up in not easy. We're gonna load it up in survival. So let's go ahead and load that. Yeah, we know. It's not a big deal. Alright. So she still got all the stuff. So we're okay. Let's go ahead and throw down a chest to make this a little bit more legitimate. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. So we've got sticks, we've got iron. We want to make an iron pickaxe, we'll say. In the, I guess now, old console edition, or the classic console edition we could call it, we would come in here, and we would have to scroll down, and that's how we would make our iron pick. Now, some people love that, some people hate it. If you're from the PC, you probably hate it. If you're from the console edition, you probably think the PC edition's crazy, and you'll never figure it out. I'm kind of a little bit, I cut my teeth in Pocket Edition, and then moved to PC, and then moved to Console Edition, so I've got a little bit of with all of them. I thought it was weird there wasn't stone cutters. Again, that's showing you where I came from there. But the problem my nephew and I will have is we will know how to craft something, and then we can never find it in this thing. It's just like hay bales, for example. You could, I think it's in this group. Yes, okay. So a hay bale is essentially just take 9 bundles of wheat strung out across your crafting table. I know that, yet it's hard to know where in the world they put it, because my first thoughts would be, okay, it's with the food stuff, right? And you think maybe it's with the melon, no. And you go through there, and then you think, okay, bread, no. And you spend a lot of time just looking for it. And that's okay if you didn't already know how to make it. So, I guess you'll have to do an either or. But somewhere in these menus, I did see that. So, let's go to settings. Control, was that where it was? No, it was somewhere in here. Alright, user interface. So we're going to come down here and we're going to select classic crafting. So let's back out of here, resume the game. Now, okay, now note right here, this is the same crafting table I just clicked. But everything has changed. This is literally like what you'd have on PC if you play PC. If you haven't, this is what it is. So what I want to do now, that same iron pickaxe we made, we're going to come in, place 1. Okay, that's the X button. So again, bear with me, I've never had to do this here, but we will come up. And note, as you throw it together, it kind of will show you a little bit, but you click it, we have a second iron pickaxe. Now you're like, ooh, you got some diamonds there. Obviously you know the recipe for the pickaxe, 3 across 2 sticks, but if we wanted to make the sword, let's see here, place that, click here, and then we need 1 stick, X that. Alright, there's our diamond sword. So, if we had 3 pieces of string, classic bow recipe, dadgum. You know, place 1, 2, 3, and then you got your 3 pieces of string on this side. That would make your bow. Can I not quick move that anymore? Like, really? Well, that sucks that you, like, I'm trying to quick move these back to the hotbar. Apparently it doesn't want to do that, but let's see here. Can we just... No, you can't click and hold either. But as you fill things in, you kind of get that. If I click this, the iron block, we should have 1 left over here in the corner. Let's see if that's true. That is correct. So again, if you like doubled that up, or let's say we want to make some boots. So we'll do 1, 2, 1, 2. Note the boots appear, but again in classic PC fashion, say that you were the Iron Man while your buddy was up cutting trees in the UHC or something. You would just simply put 2 in place, and then whenever you click here, you can 1, you can 2, and then we've got 2 pairs of boots. So that's classic crafting. It's kind of a pain here. There's like no shift button, or if there is, I don't know about it. I'm gonna try holding some stuff down. I'm trying all the left buttons. I'll try the right ones. If you could like click and drag, that would just be fantastic. It doesn't look like they're going to allow that. What happens if you place all? Okay, well. So yeah, it's a little bit cumbersome. It's not near as smooth as PC, but if you're used to PC and you're not maybe like speed crafting or something, it is a very, very potentially good thing. I mean, I think maybe in the future if they like streamline it, or if they let you like say hold down the left button, you know, so you can like auto place them, and then like why, you know, like these are here and you can't just like auto move it, I guess. I don't know. Let's see if that's there. Can I auto move? No. Yeah, I can't even auto move it. I don't know. It's just, it's not quite what I expected, but I guess there's room for improvement. Maybe they'll kind of tackle it from there. Again, my apologies on the other aspects of this, because I have no freaking clue where they have like hidden that, you know, change all of your stuff. But again, you know, I mean, let's see if you can quick move that. Yes, you can still at least quick move some things, so I guess that's good. But that's that. I mean, if you're the type of person that prefer that, or maybe you're coming from the PC, you're just gonna get into this, I don't know, maybe to play with relatives or a younger sibling or something on the console edition, you might actually prefer... Oh, it's aggro spiders. Buddy old pal there. But you kind of get a feel for it. I mean, it's classic crafting, so it's pretty sweet. And I think it should get better as time goes by. I guess right now is just kind of to roll it out and take it from there. But should get better, so we'll kind of give them the benefit of the doubt. For now, there's our sweet little stained glass bridge of exploration, if you will. But I think that is it. Again, I have no clue. Stay away from me. Let's actually see if it's available in survival. Alright, so we know it didn't work in creative, but let's see if the options have changed any. I'm thinking that they shouldn't have. Settings, no. Audio, no. Control, no. Graphics, no. And it might be somewhere, and I just don't understand it. I don't know. We will go ahead and turn off classic crafting. Again, not quite as smooth as I had hoped, but like I said, if you ever get in a situation you're like, where the heck is this kept? It might be easier and more time efficient for you to come into the options menu, switch to classic crafting, make what you know, as opposed to scan the, you know, whole freaking console crafting cycle for it, and then just switch it back. So keep that in mind. That is an option. I do not see where you can come in and change the weather, change the time, change the spawn position, etc. in the game. It says you can do it without leaving your gaming session. It could be somewhere easy, it could be something I'm just skipping, I could be an idiot, but I honestly don't see it. So the good news is they have advertised it, so assuming I'm just being stupid and I, maybe don't see it, I'll probably figure that out by the time this video is live. If it's something that they said they were going to put in and maybe they like pulled it out or they forgot to or something along those lines, they should probably be adding it back very soon. So that said, I think I will leave it at that. This probably took a lot longer than it should have. 41 minutes, are you kidding me? I thought I was doing this for like 12 minutes. So my apologies on the long video, but hey, that should be thorough for you. And main thing, we got stained glass, we got the different types of fences, we got the different types of fence gates and doors. Somewhere in there should be all of the change, the weather cycle, the daylight cycle, etc. Iron trap door, we got daylight sensors that are inverted now, the book and the quill. Classic crafting, I think I have covered pretty much everything for you. We even went through the skins that the Minecon Skin Pack. So again, be sure if you take nothing else from this, aside from stained glass and book and quill, classic crafting, make sure you download the skin pack because it is free, and that is beneficial to you to take advantage of that. So that said, I will end this. I had no idea it was this long of a video, but I guess time flies when you're having fun or scrolling through a menu looking for things that you can't seem to find. But as always, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on this update. Are you excited about it? If so, what do you think was the best addition? I'm personally going to stick with the stained glass. The spruce doors are a very close second. Book and quill kind of neat too. That's a little cumbersome to use, but let me know what you thought was the most impressive add-on here. Similarly, let me know what feature you're looking forward to them adding the most in the future, and I will get this wrapped up, get it editing and uploading, and I will catch you back here for our next look at Minecraft Xbox One Console Edition updates, I suppose. So again, be sure to check out my rest of my Minecraft videos and the Walkthrough Kings channel. We're currently doing quite a few Minecraft Xbox One series on his channel, including the return of Super Battles. So be sure to check that out. Again, my apologies on the length of this thing, but hey, I guess it sort of covers it all. So stay tuned for more, and I will catch y'all back here later.